And welcome back, everybody. It is time for the losers match of Group F. 2 more games to go before the round of 24 is complete. First, we have Infected versus Non. Now, Non, of course, did show us an amazing game against Zerg already, although he couldn't quite pull it off in the end. And here he is against Infected.
Yep, but I have to say, perhaps if Non wins this, he can get that confidence that takes him through because you know it's TLS. We've already seen Lancer X go through from this group, a little bit of an underdog, a little bit of a surprise story there. So it really could happen for Non. He played very, very well against Zerg. He could have won it. He didn't win it, but now he is against a slightly lesser player in Infected. So if he goes through this, he can really ride off that confidence in the next game.
And you know what? Lancer X winning last game completely changes everything I said before with the predictions where it would be about Non versus Lancer. Obviously, Lancer's out, so now all Non has to do is play Zergs. In fact, he just has a complete TVZ group, essentially, from here on, you know, whether he wins or loses this game. So it's so interesting. So he's got his strongest matchup left. If he can take out Infected, he gets a rematch against Zerg. The problem is, it's going to be on Finding Spirit and not Destination. And even now, this map is going to be Neo Aztec, which again, much more open in the middle. It's not really good for mech. So he's going to have to do some... I mean, he's going to have to play Bio, basically, if he wants to play a normal game, a long game. And it's going to be a lot more difficult.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. And as we saw earlier in the day, it can go horribly wrong. So hopefully he's up to the task, because also he was able to nicely avoid the multitasking difficulties of Bio earlier on. And of course the army control gets a little bit more difficult as well. You've got to work with things like Stim. The medics are a bit of a pain in the backside, so it's going to take a little bit more from him than maybe we saw in his last game.
Indeed. So well, hopefully he can pull it off here. Let's go into the losers match.
Let's see it.
And here we go at the bottom right position as the green Zerg. We have Razor.TwitchTL, aka Infected. At 12 o'clock, as the yellow Terran, we have Sass Non.
And Infected asking for an honorable display from Non. Non offers no reply, which can only make me think he doesn't want to be termed a liar or a deceitful fellow when he does not play with honor.
It's true. It's true.
So that makes me think that Non is going to cheese. From that little bit of chat alone. That's going to be my prediction.
Conversely, the person who chats more or chats first is often the cheeser, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Maybe he was doing it to kind of gauge his opponent. He like had a cheeky question lined up.
I don't know. You usually start chatting when you want them to mess up because you're four-pooling. Because if you're 4-pooling, you don't even need to, micro your drones.
Yeah,
just,
exactly.
Make a pool.
Just make a pool. It's very easy. You're free to chat. It's
lovely.
But
we have an ARAX.
So we do.
No honor.
No honor. Yeah, I called it because I got the chatcraft knowledge. That's what it's all about, Sale. It's about the chat knowledge.
We have a second barrack. Oh,
yeah,
is he doing the... Wait, the gap's too big. Is he going to put a second barracks there?
I think he is, yeah, because that's a massive, massive gap.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, he might put a factory there?
Yeah, that's more possible. Yeah, we have the gas going down. Yeah, it's going to be a factory. Oof, very nice.
Nice.
Cool.
Check that out. On the ball today.
Still
boom. Wait
Sail.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me he's going to do... He's not gonna build a factory and go 2-port Wraith, is he? 8 racks into... At least he didn't proxy the factory, but that's the dirtiest of all dirty TVZ builds.
I would
8
like
racks into proxy fact into 2-port Wraith. Ugh! Ugh! It's the least honorable thing you can do.
It fills me with joy though. I love when Wraiths get powerful. I think it's great.
Oh my god,
Wraiths
can he kill this Overlord? I don't think he's gonna do it. He's not gonna move out though.
No, he can get it. The Overlord's going to make it. One drone. Gonna see not a huge amount. That drone doesn't even get down to see the wall. So I think that drone won't actually have revealed too much, but the Overlord will know that there's no kind of natural expansion shenanigans happening. So that's gonna be alright.
He's faking a bunker rush.
A little bit of bunker rush activity.
Rush.
It's an actual kind of bunker rush. He's not going exactly full in on it, but it's a real bunker rush. And this kind of thing's great because this costs us quite a lot of money in mining time. It costs the Terran almost nothing. It's brilliant. I love it. And Non is going to be able to get another SCV up to the front there as well. The drones are all stacking up, trying to kill the bunker. The bunker is cancelled, but will he make another one? I guess he probably will. Oh, the SCV getting taken down straight away. Non mismicroing his SCVs quite terribly right here. Now the Marine's coming, but I think it's probably a little bit late. The SCV, this is a little bit weird. Drones doing crazy drill action. Run! More carefully. Non is actually microing fairly decently here after some early calamities. But the link's going to be done in a second. There you go. Out come the links. So this won't be going too much further. And those Marines are going to be dealt with very, very neatly.
Yeah, not sure if that was necessarily worth it. I mean, he did cause a lot of lost drone mining time for Infected. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe that was worth it. But the thing is, look at his SCV count. He's got like no SCVs anyway. And he's only mining with one guy on gas, so I guess he isn't actually going for the 2-port Wraith. But yeah, this is a curious situation for Non. I'm not actually sure how he's doing. We do have a third hatchery now for Infected, who I don't think has seen the factory yet, but we do have Non resuming gas mining. Could still be starports.
It could very well be starports.
Can I be right? Please let me be right. Yes, alright, one. Alright, let's go number 2. He's still mining gas, number 2.
It's going to happen. Meanwhile, we have a Marine in the natural expansion of Infected. It's getting microed down. Oh, he loses a Marine. Basically without doing any damage. That's a little bit unfortunate. Do we have a second starport as of yet? No, we do not.
Why? He's got enough money.
Vulture finally out, but it looks like he's microing the Vulture. What will happen once he's done microing the Vulture? It's anyone's guess. Sales says starports. I want it to be another starport too because Wraith is really, really awesome. Those Lings are going to try and bust in, but that is a good wall in. Non's going to be safe for now. No sign of any further tech.
He's mining so much gas. Why is he not getting a second starport? What the hell is he going to do with all this gas if he's not getting 2-port Wraith? There's nothing he can actually spend it on. Don't tell me he's going one-base vessel.
Oh, the Vulture forcing another drone pull. These drones have been out and about more than they've been mining this game. I swear to God, they have not been doing their job.
It died though, and that's quite problematic. You really don't want to lose that first Vulture. Oh wait, no, he's made 2 more. Never mind, it's fine. Okay, we got 1 Wraith. Are we going to do 1 Wraith into drop? Is that what's going on here? I guess that's what's going on here.
Presumably. So it's pretty much the same as we saw from him before, except with an earlier rack. Basically. Oh, look at that. That's kind of an interesting block if he lands the barracks down. It blocks the machine shop. That's a little bit fun. I wonder if factory
it doesn't block on the top though, right? So it's probably still no good.
Yeah, probably not. Never mind. It's a Lancer X block. He's on Lancer X.
So you're saying that he's going to kill the machine shop before his siege mode is done? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, that would be devastating. And just making 1 Wraith, and now he's going to transition into something to do with the starport, which is now lifted, which is really, really weird.
What?
Oh, and he's landed it back down again. Oh, I think he didn't have room to make the controls there. Okay, so that 1 Wraith is going to get out and do a little bit of funky shenanigans, but their Hydra is basically already done, so that's not going to do too much. In fact, getting briefly supply block, but that's easily sorted, although I don't see him making another Overlord anywhere.
Just started one at the natural. Okay, no, he has one at the third hatchery, never mind.
Yeah, he's going to be... won't be supply block for too long.
That Wraith... Speed, what?
What?
Is he getting speed before mines? That is unbelievably risky. I mean, if Infected was just like, screw it, and attacked with Hydras right now, how could he possibly defend?
Yeah, there really is no way. He's actually why is he getting the speed first? Just to make kind of more effective, I guess, in the drop? I don't know, it's a bit weird.
Because he just wants to be crazier than Mad. It's like, ha, Mad, you think you're so cool with your silly builds? I'll show you a silly build. Oh, now he's getting mines. Wait, did his speed finish? Was that a mistake?
It must have finished. Why would he cancel it when it's basically done?
Was it almost done? I thought it was only halfway done. Maybe it's done now. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Hang on, let's see the Vultures move. Move your Vultures. Move your Vultures. I think speed's done, you know.
Yeah, they probably have speed.
Yeah, okay, right. So that was a little bit of a weird decision, but it looks like it's going to pay off. There's no kind of Hydra action coming in, and it could actually work to his advantage.
Oh, this Ling!
Oh, the patrolling
Ling! This Ling is on the low ground. It won't see it. It's on the low ground.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
What timing.
So sick.
For infected rather, the Ling just missing out. Oh, and all the Hydra is pulling back. What are they doing? Did he somehow see it anyway? Ah, the dropship. It's going to survive. It's going to be able to make it out. So that's all good and well. The dropship's not going to be able to do too much damage. That Wraith is still alive though in the natural. It actually just killed an Overlord. That Wraith is a bit of a boss right now.
Yep. And looks like Mines is finished now, so we're going to start laying mines at the front of the Zerg base. No big deal that it got blocked from the drop in the main base. I mean, you obviously would have liked to go in there because there's still no Overlord speed actually, so it's going to be forever before Infected can actually even leave his base. It's like he somehow snuck a Hydra all the way up to the right side. I know he's going to go back now. I guess that was just a pathing bug. Meanwhile, we do have the command center up.
Oh, the dropship is going to get caught maybe by the Hydras. It looks like it's not too interested in getting out live. He drops all the voltage down anyway.
Mine it! Oh, he used all his mines. Oh, wait, no,
he doesn't have any mines left. He has one mine left. Will he use it to his advantage? No, he's going to waste it.
Oh, and the mutas, though.
Yeah,
does see the mutas. His engineering base just now finished. His armor is just now finished. Presumably we'll get Valkyries again, doing very similar style. He's getting factories. He's going mech. No, he's getting a marine. I think that's just a panic marine though.
Yeah.
He's built a secondary engineering bay. What the hell?
I don't really know what his plan is. It seems really, really weird. He's just kind of. I don't know. Like for super quick upgrades in the engineering base, I don't know. This is really, really weird. He's making a bunker in his main.
I'm pretty sure that's a panic mode mistake because he's getting factories. He's getting Goliaths. He's getting a Valkyrie. He does not need that eBay. He thinks he doesn't have one right now. That's why he's not. Okay, if he's making turrets, please cancel this eBay, please.
Is he actually making turrets before the eBay's done?
Yes.
Oh, it's done now, and he lifts it straight up. Oh no.
Oh no.
This is so sad. He's gonna see
not
the
the build.
Piston.
That is not the build.
I think he's in a lot of trouble.
I think that you think correctly, sir.
He appears to just be kind of wildly winging it. His missile turrets aren't even done yet, and the mutas are in. Oh no.
Well.
What's happening here? There is a Valkyrie, but that's about it. Maybe the mutas would be able to take that out if they felt really persistent. And the front of the base not looking too strong either, but it will be enough for the time being. But Non's position looking increasingly tenuous, and he's looking very, very easily flustered this game.
Yeah, he's now getting the Goliath range upgrade. I mean, he's going to be kind of okay. He's actually built a bunker in his main minerals. That'll actually help quite a bit against the mutas, in fact. Bunkers are actually much sturdier than the missile turrets. But, yeah, I mean, you know, to be fair, that's a slight blunder. It only costs him an extra 125 minerals. It's not the end of the world. If he can hold off these mutas without taking too much damage, he should still be in decent shape. But I'm still unconvinced about his decision to go for mech, kind of like he did in Game 1. Pure mech is great on Destination. It's not great on Aztec.
Yeah, I don't really know why he's planning to split, to be honest, if he is in fact going for pure mech, which there's not much else he can be doing. There you go, another factory going down. Yeah, it's hard to see. He's got to basically go for some kind of mech push in this kind of situation. There's nothing for him to divide. So this is going to be curious, but Eon Zerg, I would imagine he's got the measure of this. Not Eon Zerg, what am I doing? Infected, I would imagine, has got the measure of this pretty nicely. He seems to know his limits. He's not getting too worried. I see a dead drone.
Yeah, there was a Volker at the bottom left, just a single Volker, so it's spotted. Looks like Valkyrie does get scourged immediately this time. The Goliath's still out of range. There is some nice spotting on the high ground, at least with the barracks, so the mutas will get warded away. But looks like, range might have just finished actually, so those mutas getting a little bit lucky on the timing there. In the meantime, looks like the Hydra upgrade is actually just coming in now with the range. A Queen's Nest already done actually. Is he getting broodlings or something? That's a pretty quick Queen's Nest.
Yeah, that's very quick. Well, I guess not all. Well, yeah, it is pretty quick, but it's not like crazy quick. I imagine he's getting queens or something just to really kind of cleanly deal with this. He's not gonna have too much trouble as far as I can tell because, like we already mentioned, mech not so great on this map. But I think he's just gonna want to be nice and safe. We're gonna see another command center made here, but he's going to be only able to take the mineral only, which isn't great. He needs more gas in order to really make this work properly to his advantage, unless he does try and get out into that very risky gas third base, which is kind of dead exposed in the middle of the map and especially susceptible to big Hydras attacks where he can
just going to the back again, elegant, and taking out the turrets really easily. Where are the Goliaths? They're all out by the naturals. Oh man, they gotta walk back so far, but looks like the mutas are not gonna stick around. Just gonna stop the academy from finishing and skedaddle straight out of there. Gonna take down the engineering bay, even though there's another one somewhere.
There's another one. It's alright. It's alright.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Hey, it looks like Non's plan came to fruition. Look at this. He distracted the mutas with the engineering bay. He even got some free shots off.
Yeah.
And that's why he already had a second one.
If he makes another one now, I'm gonna cry. It doesn't look like he's remaking it. He's probably quite glad that happened. It just kind of saves a little bit of embarrassment. The mutas coming back for more. Look at that. And the missile turrets are not remade yet. They will be remade by the time those mutas get in. They're hovering over the creepy dead giant marine guy right now in the water. And here they come again. Those missile turrets are just so flimsy versus these mutas. The mutas are just able to come in there repeatedly. Oh, but nice little bit of repairing on that missile turret. Actually managing to save it in the end. Very, very clutch stuff from Non there. But his mineral line is not looking so saturated. His natural mineral line not looking so great either. He could really do with a handful more SCVs at each of those bases. And he's starting to look a little bit poor. And his unit count is not too great either. I mean, look at that. He's got a few siege tanks, a couple of Goliaths, but this is not convincing army by any standard.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's been happening. I mean, he hasn't taken that much damage from mutas, has he? So I don't know why his SCV count is that low, but I mean, I guess at least he has a third command center floating over to the middle now. Looks like he has decided to take the middle. I guess it is slightly closer to his main than the right side base, technically, and he can kind of siege tanks on the high ground to help defend it, even though it is still pretty open. But I'm still waiting for Queens, man. I mean, this Queen's nest. Yes! Yes, broodling! Yeah, Queen. Oh, yeah! Look at all those Queens. Look at these babies.
Wow. That's a pretty decent number of queens. He's basically got a queen for each tank at this point, which is not a great situation for Non. I have to say, it's going to be a while before they've got the energy for spawn broodlings, but even so, not the best position to be starting from. And the flight of Mutalisk coming back once again. They're going to be met by 3 Goliaths and missile turret, but I have a feeling that maybe no more than a sacrifice, but even so, the mutas do decide to pull back. And he's going to try somewhere else. Might be able to find a little bit of a nook to harass in that third base. But basically, Non is going to be safe for now. But I definitely don't see this going very well for him. Infected looks like a man with a plan, whereas Non looks like a man with a bad plan. It doesn't seem to quite be working his way.
Yeah, I just don't know what his push path is going to be.
Yeah, I don't.
Right?
I don't know.
If he wants to attack the Zerg, how does he do it in such a way that he doesn't get completely flanked and surrounded? I mean, I guess he can try and push around down the ramp on the right side and kind of hug the cliff or something, but even then, it's pretty tough. And it looks like Infected is not going to wait around. He almost has enough energy for Broodling. He needs like 2 more energy. He needs to just chill for 2 seconds.
We have another Valkyrie.
All right, here we go. He's got the Broodlings. The Broodlings are going in. The Queens, the Broodling, the tanks are falling. He's got 4 tanks in the back, though. They're a little bit out of range, and the mutas are taking tremendous damage here. I don't know if this is the best attack still, even with the Broodling support. Another Broodling is going in, but he's losing all of his forces as well while he runs up the ramp. All the mutas have been sacrificed, all of the Hydras as well. A horrible attack.
Look at all those Hydras on the right-hand side as well, not doing anything.
Oh no, he A-moved them the wrong way.
What is happening there? But having said that, even though that wasn't entirely cost-effective for Infected, I think it was enough because now we have only 1 siege tank remaining for Non. He's on 93 supply versus Infected, who's on 121 supply. When you wouldn't expect him to be exactly behind when he's going for a build such as this, but 30 supply is maybe a little bit of an excessive difference, and it seems to be getting away from Non just a little bit. However, if he can hold on for a bit longer, maybe he's going to be able to stabilize. Not sure whether he'll get the chance to do. There are more Queens coming in. They've got plenty of energy. There are siege tanks right at the front in no kind of cover. Scan goes down there. Will he be able to get an EMP off on those Queens? That would be lovely.
There's no way he has EMP though, right? Where's the science?
Well, he scanned a move. I don't know. Science facility, maybe he doesn't. It's out there with all the other units. No, I guess he doesn't.
Oh man, look at this. More tank and Broodlington. Even if the Queen dies, it's worth it because the Queen's cheaper than a tank. So 1 for 1 is still fine. And here we go. Hydra's now moving into his third base. There's only 1 tank. That gets picked off very easily. No more tanks in range here. This base is going to have to be evacuated. Non abandoning his third, losing a vessel as well. I think the third is going to go down. He can infest it. Oh, he's going to kill it though. Not going to be the cool guy.
Maybe he doesn't want to be harsh on Non, who hasn't fought as well this game as he did in his previous game. It seemed like it's a really poor choice from him. He's going to make a third base again at the mineral only location, but minerals only is not what he wants at this point. And Infected is just going to be able to take every other corner of the map. and Non is going to be left in this tiny little area, which is just not going to have enough yield for him to make any kind of decent army again. And as we can see, he's not mining quickly enough to really be remaking an army at any decent rate. His supply is going up slightly. He's now at 108, which is up like 10 from last time we saw it. But meanwhile, we have Infected, who's also gone up by about 10 as well. He's got more Hydralisks. He's at 138, so pretty significant supply lead there. The only way Non can really get back into this is to hope that Infected makes a mistake. He has to hold a strong position.
You get a time machine. He can come back if he gets a time machine and pulls a challenge.
Yeah,
right?
Pulls a challenge, exactly. He just has to stay there and look cheeky.
But yeah, I don't know why he would choose a strategy for this map. I guess he just decided... you know what he decided? He decided that Infected would have beaten Lancer X, and so he would have played a TVP in the losers match. And then he ended up playing a TPC. He's like, wait a minute, I don't know what to do anymore. So he did his destination build, and it was terrible.
Yeah. Oh dear, poor Non, poor Non. See, this is what I don't know. I don't know if that first game was just kind of an advantage of the map, or whether that's the kind of style he likes to play, and he's just going to play it on any map. Because yeah, you're right, this really is disadvantageous. And I think I thought that there was still all those Hydralisks left behind from him. Yeah, I think Non, this seems to be like his main toolkit against Zerg. And I'm not sure how much else he really has in his bag of tricks to take out high-level Zergs. But this is so many units moving around on the map right now for Infected. Look at all those Hydralisks doing a big split, so that if the Terran push does come his way, he can get a massive surround. And oh no, is that what Non's going to do? Please say it ain't so, because Infected is prepared like crazy for this.
Yeah, it looks like it might be so, Elegant. I'm afraid I have to say it, but here's the move out. The tanks are even on the outside, so the Hydras will get to them first. But, well, not all the Hydras are in the perfect position, though. He did spread them out, but not at the best locations. And it looks like, oh, are we having a counter drop in the main? It's a counter drop that's not dropping. There we go. There's a counter drop. The big army. Is he going back? Oh, no. He's going to take him like an hour to get back.
This is horrible. This deeply immobile army is going back to deal with what is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, one control group of Hydras at most. And the Science Vessels are flying in first. He's bringing his entire army home when this little detachment is going to do the trick, and he's just going to have to move straight back out again. What is happening right here? This is just what?
Yeah, let's just send our 150 supply army to kill 12 Hydras. That makes some kind of sense. He can't even get into his main. Look, he's having a traffic jam. You just sieged everything. What the hell? Why did you just siege mode? Why did you siege mode? I don't know. Why are you in siege mode now? You can't leave. Look at these Goliaths. They're like, what the shit? Why is it siege mode?
I have never. It's a long time since I've seen a player quite this confused as Non is getting right now. That was kind of major brain screw up.
Infest. He just infested with like 10 queens.
Oh really? Can you do that?
I don't know.
I didn't know you could do that. It looks like this command center is not going to make it very far. It's going to get taken down by the Goliaths unless some more Hydras come in and deal with the Goliath threat. More Hydras are going to run straight into the natural. They're on a move order, and so they run into a bunch of mines, take a bunch of unnecessary siege tank hits as well. Going to run through some more mines, doing the mine clearing action. Non's push is looking moderately scary. He might have to make some decent progress whilst Infected is off elsewhere being distracted. He's loaded up another drop. Or rather, it looks like he's preparing to load up another drop. Non is pushing forward as far and as fast as he can, and he's making some good momentum. And if he comes up with some reinforcements, he might be able to regroup, unless he gets cut off by this little group of Hydras coming in now as well. We have the Queens coming in, and this could be what does the trick. And then to take out a fair number of tanks right there.
Yeah, only 2 tanks remaining in that forest. That was a pretty hefty chunk of the mech army. The supplies are pretty close, but it looks like we have another drop going into the back here. It's only 6 Hydras this time. He's trying to see how few Hydras it takes to get the entire Terran army to come back, but it looks like Non's not going to fall for this time. He's going for the attack. He knows he needs to make something happen here, but he's walking up a narrow ramp, and he's getting surrounded now. His tanks are not even in siege mode. This could be big trouble, but it looks like he does have enough to at least take the guys on the ground, and now he's the one in a better position. Now the Zerg is the one running down the narrow ramp. into the jaws of death here. So he's going to pick off all the mutants, a couple of queens as well.
Oh my goodness, more Mutalisk coming in as well. He just keeps on throwing them away. Most of the Goliaths are dead, but there's still enough left to deal with a few stray Mutalisks, but there's more units coming down the ramp for Infected. Will he be able to take care of the last of the Goliath threat? He just has so much stuff, it just keeps on happening. More and more stuff getting poured down this ramp, and it is eventually going to be enough. Infected, just with massive numbers of units. Absolutely insane. Macroing back up again, he's got plenty of cash in the bank to work with. And he's going to be absolutely fine. He's got so much economy to work off here.
Yeah, the main base is just falling apart here for Non. These few Hydras are actually just taking out everything. Meanwhile, a new command center at the 3 o'clock is probably not going to be allowed to survive. I mean, Non is on his last legs here. He's down 30 supply. Yeah, this attack was pretty brave, but he actually is about to lose all his anti-air, so these tanks are going to be shooting ducks or mules now. Oh man, yeah. Oh no, tanks! Goliath, save us!
Yeah, they've got nothing. He's got 3 Goliaths, and that's just not enough to deal with any decent number of Mutalisks. He might conceivably be able to take out the space before he dies to all his mutants, but realistically, I don't think he's even going to get that far. Non is somehow managing to get a space up on the right, but
GG! Non taken out of the group 0-2. And that means Infected will go on to the final match to play against Eon Zerg. It will be a ZVZ to decide who takes the last spot in the round of 16.
It is a little bit disappointing, but it has to be said it was expected for Non not to get out of the group, although it's slightly surprising that the underdog didn't get through, but I suppose we've already had Lancer X. Would have been a bit much if Non had got through as well. He fought quite creditably, but in that last game he just did not look like he had it together too well at all.
Very strange strategy choice. Very strange.
Very odd indeed. And he was so flustered in the early game. It only got worse into the later stages of the game as well, to be honest.
Indeed. So with that, we're going to go to another quick break and come back for the very last game of the round of 24.
Don't go anywhere.